You can find anime clothing collabs anywhere and at affordable prices. But my guess is you never came across the Jimmy Choo and Sailor Moon collaboration. Probably because they're going for $15,000. That's 3 times more than my car. I did a similar video of anime collabs you probably never heard of. So in the last video, I couldn't even afford anything. So in this video, I shouldn't even be looking in the direction of these items. But let's get started. So yeah, like mentioned, Jimmy Choo and the Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon made a collaboration back in 2023 in honor of Sailor Moon's 30th anniversary. It was revealed in Japan during a limited time museum expo for Sailor Moon, releasing a pretty large collection, with the highlight obviously being the 15,000 Sailor Moon crystal boots. Now, I low-key don't feel like I should be giving my opinion on something this expensive, but this is the internet, so I'm gonna do it anyways. And the first word that comes into mind when I see these boots? Ill. Luxury items sometimes go more for the wow factor and really try to make a statement with their pieces, and I think they did an excellent job in that department. However, I really do not like this look. The pointy front, the 4-inch heel, and its weird placement to where it gives you too much leakage on the back of your foot, and this really weird transition where it looks like the heel is just fused with long socks. Just all super weird choices in my opinion. Again, as an art piece, it did an excellent job. It really just deserves to be in a display case or in a museum, like where it was announced. All the other boots have the same type of silhouette, so I don't really need to go that in detail with them. They made a normal version to the crystal boots, which are more affordable and just better looking. I love this type of color pink, and the heel to the shaft doesn't really fuse as roughly as the crystal boots. Everything looks better in black, especially this Luna one, which has a little Luna symbol on it, and the shaft actually gives this more of a stocking-like appearance. So overall, this is the best looking boot out of all of them. But they did my girl dirty. The worst looking boot is Sailor Mars's. Look what they did to my girl. These boots look like you would tap them 3 times and you would be sent home. Plus, it's the only one that doesn't have a shaft, so it really just looks more like you're going to work with these on. Like I said, this is a big collection, a whole bunch of bags. Luna alone has 3 different shoes. So I just want to highlight my favorite piece. Sailor Mercury's chonker of a boot looks like he's got ripped right out of the 80s disco era. You can't tell me these are just not go-go boots. Look at that. Those are go-go boots. Also, Daphne Blake from Scooby-Doo. I love everything about this boot. The sky color blue is just so nice to look at. The heel just complements the rest of the boot, and it's just the right length. The point I'm getting at is I would wear these boots shamelessly, no problem. Last video I mentioned the prices of all the items on StockX. This time most of the items in this video actually aren't on StockX, but I will still leave all the items in the description in case you just wanted to look at them. The fact that I still have not seen a good Dragon Ball Z watch collaboration is just stupid. Last video I mentioned the G-Shock collaboration, and I just thought it was very loud and obnoxious. This time Goku and the gang collaborated with Swatch, which just looks even worse now. All of them, it looks like you could walk into Walmart and buy them in the kids swatch section right next to the Sonic watch. I also don't understand the prices of these watches. Some of them are $85 and then others are $140. There's 2 different types of watch designs, one with this protruding rim on it and this fat dial, and then the other having a more slimmer look and a smaller dial to it. My biggest gripe with these watches is they're just too colorful. I don't know how to match them with any outfit. A positive thing about these watches is they have Easter eggs on them. Vegeta's watch has the Great Ape transformation on the back of the watch. So I respect them for that type of stuff, but it's still an ugly watch. However, this is the only item still available as the recording of this video, and it's the only item less than $400 in this video. So if you want it, you better get it now. Here in the States, Doraemon is not a very recognizable character, not even a very popular anime. But in Japan, Doraemon is a huge icon. So when you think of a kids cartoon, what type of collaboration comes to mind? Of course, something for kids, like Gucci. Doraemon and Gucci collaborated on January 12th, 2021. But let me stop right there. This collaboration is so boring. They came out with a lot, but everything has the exact same type of print. This line reminds me of the type of clothes Disney makes, where they just kind of slap their character on the front of the shirt and just call it a day. Oh wait guys, let's get creative and put that character all over the shirt, because that's not corny.
Step back, I think I'm gonna vomit!
It's just an unthought-provoking line. Yes, I did bash the Sailor Moon collection, but they were still cool pieces. While this collection has nothing going for it. The worst part of this lineup was the pricing. They have a huge collection ranging from tote bags to shoulder bags, and this shoulder bag cost $1,200. Hello? Everything in this collection is just so overpriced. The mini bucket bag is a bit of enjoyable to look at, but that's more just because of the shape of it rather than the design itself. A couple of shoes were thrown into the mix, a pair of slippers that you look like you would take to work, and then my favorite part of this collection, which were these sneakers that had this eggshell color look to it, and they were going for $890. Why? Why? They were just shoes with a print on it. Come on! This line just screams out of touch, but let me stop bashing the cute little cat robot and move on to the next one. Montblanc is a luxury company that specializes in accessories, but are most known for their writing instruments, which is just a fancy way of saying really expensive pens. Montblanc comes across to me as a company that just never would even look in anime's direction. But I have to admit, they did a really good job with collaborating with the nine-tailed fox Naruto. Premium bags like the tote, for example, come with some type of print of Naruto on the front, and it's all black with some orange stitching on it. But then when you turn it around, it's completely orange with the leaf symbol drawn on it and their Montblanc pen, kind of giving this indication that the pen drew that symbol, which is such a cute little touch of a collaboration. I feel like this is the first company in this video that actually took the collaboration seriously and did a really good job. They took a little bit from Naruto and they took a little bit from themselves to make something great, which is why this bag went for $1,500. Oh my god, why are they so expensive? I know I'm making this video and I do know all the prices before making this video, but I am still shocked of how expensive these prices are. This company has the best watch collab as well, but to be fair, there wasn't really much competition. This watch has all types of little details. The watch band having leaf symbols all over it, the face of the watch having kunais, and the watch dials have symbols of Naruto and Montblanc. This company did a great job respecting this anime, which is why this watch is the same exact price as the tote bag. I mentioned earlier that this company specializes in pens, and they made a pen collaboration, and it went for $1,000. I know this is a luxury brand, and these are luxury pens, but how many people are really going out to buy luxury anime Naruto pens? Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what I'm talking about with pens. Since the beginning of this year though, I have been carrying a pen and a journal with me everywhere I go, and I'm making a video at the end of this year about that, but I don't know much about pens. I can give you two things that I do know about the pen. It writes, that's one, and two, it is big as hell. Now, I don't know if the person's hand is tiny, which if the person's hand is tiny, I am so sorry for insulting your little tiny hand. But that's a big pen, and it writes. That's about much as I could do. I hope you came here for my descriptions on pens. It's about yay big. It's about yay thick. And I took it like this, and I went like this. Did you really expect anything more from this video when I'm talking about a $1,000 pen? Howl's Moving Castle is one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies. And Loewe. This is not part of the script. I'm tired of all these luxury brands having insane names. I can't say these names. Loewe. Don't care if I'm saying it wrong. Come for me in the comments. Loewe is a fashion luxury brand. Hey, have you guessed that yet? That's been the whole gimmick of this entire video. They're all luxury brands. So now that we have established what the collaboration is, question, what do these $900 shoes have to do with Howl's Moving Castle? No, honestly, like, what? I can't figure it out. What do these shoes have to do with Howl's Moving Castle? I'm reaching here, but I guess it's Howl's earrings and that ring in the movie. But what do the jeans have to do with it? Why are the shoes jeans? This has to be the ugliest item I have shown in this video. And that's saying a lot when I just showed off some watches. The crystals on the shoe are hand applied, so I guess no two shoes are alike. Cool. Don't care. Why are there jeans? Loewe also collabed with My Neighborhood Totoro and Spirited Away, but Howl's Moving Castle was the most recent and last of their collaboration. They had some more tamed items. They had scarves, bags, purses, and even a candle. So as you can tell, this is a huge collaboration with a lot of good pieces in there. One of my favorites is this sweater with Howl's feathers all over it, and on the back is Howl peeking through with his face just like in the scene in the movie. That's cool. That's really cool. Clearly though, the star of this show was the Howl's Moving backpack, which went for $16,000. $1,000 more than the crystal boots. I don't care how practical it is. This is peak. This is another one of those items that just belong in a museum or in a display case at home. There's all types of moving parts on this backpack, which gives you the impression that it's alive, just like the movie. If I could buy one thing in this entire video, no matter the price, it would be this backpack. That's how cool this backpack is to me. This collaboration was huge, and all the items have such great detail. Loewe really performed, besides those shoes. Ground Y was a company founded by Yamamoto. He specializes in the color black with long coats or t-shirts, and then as well as giving them layers. All the clothes in his store is just amazing to look at. I don't know how, but Yamamoto is a genius. Oh yeah, that's right. This is an anime clothing collab. I was too busy glazing my dog. Ground Y and Evangelion collabed to make oversized jackets, shirts, and pants that were made to order. While keeping to the Yamamoto style, all these pieces are dark, oversized, and awesome. There's a reversible big jacket, which on one side is a simple coat, but when you flip it over on the other side, there's a giant stitching of Rei on the back, with stripes of her colors going down the sleeves. So business in the front, weeb in the back. This jacket went for a little bit under $800. I honestly thought it was gonna be more. I feel like $800 is pretty reasonable, which means that everything else in this video has been so expensive that my brain has gone numb to pricing. There's these wrap pants that are interesting to look at. That's about it. I don't even know how to wear those, but they're interesting to look at. So they also have balloon pants, which is just a funny name to call pants. They're just really, really oversized pants. Did you expect anything else with that type of name? This collection stands out the most to me because this is the most unique collection I've seen. But alright, I'm done glazing this man. I promise. We talked about a lot of collabs today. Please let me know which one your favorite was in the comments. The one thing I can say about these collabs were, they are all expensive. Most of these collabs, whether I loved or hated them, were all unique takes. I can appreciate that from luxury brands because they're willing to take a risk, go outside the box, and try something new, whether it fails or does good. They're just here to make art and wow you. You would think because they're high-end brands, they wouldn't even collab with anime. But they did, and most of them did a really good job. So I respect them for that. If you want more anime collabs, here's another one right here. This is about anime collabs you probably never even heard of. Now, if you want even more after that, please let me know in the comments. I still have more collabs. There is so much out there. Thank you guys for watching. Every day is our day.